Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. JC here with another video on Action Taimanin. Today we're gonna check the newsletter that we just received, and I already checked it and I'm not too pleased. There are some things, and I'm gonna share my thoughts on that. But before we start, don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Also, comment on what you think about the upcoming content. What do you expect for some new updates? They say it's of new systems or mechanics. We're gonna find out soon-ish. But there's also the things that we already know, like Lapis, like the supporter. So let's start with this. It says, Playable Lapis joins the fight. So, she's going to be available for only for paid players in the first 2 weeks, and then she's going to become F2P as usual. And it says playable character Lapis join the fight, Lapis special packet release, and achievement event, and pickup gacha live. So yeah, the pickup gacha is as usual for her weapons. She seems to be going to share weapons with what's the name? Mizuki Shiranui. Yeah. So yeah, if we go here to collection, to weapons, and we put Shiranui, which is here, you're gonna see that here she has the Kokudos, here it has the Shikigiri, here she has the Protoplasma weapon, Vajra scepter, she also has the Ithaqua, the White Slicer, and all of those are here. But there's more things. There's the Ninja Naginata, there's the Uranami, and there's the Scepter of Master Ma. I don't know if they're going to add a couple more SRs for her. They would be kind of useless, but they can if they want. So yeah, they usually only add like one UR for characters with share weapon, but I mean they can do whatever they want. Or maybe she's gonna use two kinds of weapons. I don't know these ones. Let me know in the comments. So yeah, then it says that the campaign for leveling her up and playing with her is gonna give us crystal kit, friend emblems for Lapis, and more. The usual stuff. You know that this is gonna last a little bit more after she becomes F2P, so you have the opportunity to actually get all the rewards if you're F2P and you want this character, so don't worry too much. Then we have April events. Login event. We have 2 login bonuses. It comes with Crystal Kit, Voucher Optical Suit. This is terrible. I usually say that these are good, but this one is terrible, and I'm gonna explain why. Kashiwa Mochi, I don't know what this do, is a new item. Operational plan, gems, and more. So, optical suit. Let's go to the game and let's see the optical suits. These are in the store, these are customs, and these are permanent. These are the optical suits. We're gonna get a voucher for one of these, and they cost 200 gems. Why is this happening? Because the right now the seasonal customs, the seasonal skins that characters are going to have are called something like Peerless Beauty, I think it's the name. And those customs are these, the Chinese dress. If I'm not mistaken, only 2 characters have them, and that's why we're receiving this crappy ticket instead of a seasonal ticket for the corresponding skin, because there's only Rinko and Shiranui. So that's why. Gremory, it would have been better to give us either a ticket similar to, I don't know if I have one. Do we see? No, I don't have one, but a ticket full of seasonal skins. very seasonal skins, so that at least we could redeem 350 gems. That would have been good. I don't know. Maybe they do give us the option to redeem the gems, and probably it's gonna be only 200. That's the problem. That it's not the same as a limited skin. So it is pretty bad. They thought that we wouldn't notice, but we noticed. I mean, they kind of don't have an option because of the skins that they are adding right now, and they probably don't want to add more skins because of all the paid content that's gonna be added this month. So yeah, that's bad. Let's see. Here we can see the logins. This is the login one. I took this from the video. The highlights are the gems at the beginning and the crystal kit at the end. Those are the important ones. I mean, these two are nice, but they're not that big of a deal. Then on login 2, we're gonna get an EXP potion. Always save those. These, I don't know what they do. I guess that they are AP refills, maybe. And we have the voucher for optical suit. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not too happy about it. Let's see. Surprise campaigns and missions. Event quests, daily quests, main quests, and more. And the rewards are gonna be Crystal Fragment, Enchant Booster, Blank Emblems, Bead, UR, and more. I mean, that's completely fine. It's those campaigns that they give us where we have to do many things throughout different kind of content, and we receive a couple resources. They're not that big of a deal. They just help us to constantly gain resources. That's fine, just fine, as usual. And then, oh, they're gonna give us UR beats. That's also good. I mean, UR materials are good. Water Gun Festival event. So this one is a new. It's a campaign. It says festival event, but I think it's a campaign. It says clear surprise missions that change daily and receive rewards similar to what we have right now. I'm gonna show an item right now, but first, Water Gun Festival ticket. That's the reward for clearing this mission. And the ticket is gonna give us a random item such as limited gacha coins, rotation gacha coins, gems, orb kit, UR, and more. If this is a kind of, I don't know, like update for these items, that would be nice. Like they have been reducing the amount of trash material that we receive from these random boxes. Let's call them boxes. For example, we don't have gold anymore, and we still have a bunch of trash like onsen tickets, operational plans. I like the operation plans, but here no. The secret quest. The UR beats are kind of acceptable just because they are UR. Doki Doki, no, that's terrible. Accelerator, no, no. These would be fine if they were in bigger quantities. And everything here is fine. Yeah, those are nice. So they're gonna add UR materials. If that's their way of updating these boxes, I like it. But we'll have to see. Maybe they go back to these the rewards on the eggs. So we'll have to wait and see. Then colorful gold pattern event. Clear missions during the event period and receive rewards. Event reward, golden, present box, and more. So I guess this is similar to what we just had. I don't have one of those tickets, but we received some tickets that were green, and they give you green materials. So I guess this is going to give you gold materials, including maybe, probably, a gold ticket. Let's see. Can I check it? I don't think I can check it. Can I check it? Aha, here she is. Maybe we're gonna receive one golden ticket, which gives you 1,000,000 gold. It is very possible considering the gold theme. So yeah. What other materials could we get with gold? I don't know. Other than gold, what is like golden? Maybe these coins. gears. Maybe critical hammers. Critical hammers would be okay actually. Um, I truly don't know what they could give us that is gold theme. When all this one they could give us Talisman of Study, I guess, but I don't think they will. So let's see. Then we have the April Golden Pass that is going to give us Astaroth. As usual, the Golden Pass is already pretty good by itself. It gives good value. And the skin looks nice. It's another Peerless Beauty. And as I told you, that's the problem with this month and why we're getting that horrible skin ticket. Because Peerless Beauty right now doesn't have that many skins that you can buy for 350 gems. Let's see. Then we have a new and repeat story event. So we're gonna get a new event, sold mayhem at the auction. Okay, so we're gonna go to an auction. Nice. And we have this Torajiro. Torajiro. Wow. Fantastic. I love it. So what does Torajiro do? Because we already have the effects. Torajiro is not that great. Neither is it, but it's just mid. It says it's a green. First of all, it's a green character. These are the max out effects. It is the event supporter, of course. And it says when performing a melee attack has a 15% chance to increase the duration of 2 buffs by 2 seconds. Increasing the duration of buffs is nice. Putting the condition on melee attacks is not nice because this is gonna be not usable for range attackers. And it's just 2 seconds on a 15% chance. I mean, at least 30, and I would like 50. 50% makes chance-based things more viable. So yeah, it is not that great. I mean, it actually synergizes very well with Spinel's supporter because Spinel becomes extremely fast. So you're going to increase the duration of 2 buffs. And well, it is okay-ish for that specific build, but it's not like a big improvement. And then it says, the active roars loudly and deals damage to surrounding enemies, make them groggy. If the enemy is human, their speed is decreased by 30% for 5 seconds. So the extra effect, 30% speed decrease, that's actually nice. But it's only 5 seconds, so I mean, it's kind of what, what's the name? Kind of what, where is she? Tokiko. This Tokiko does. It's 3 seconds, 30%. So it lasts longer, but it's only for humans. The effect for Torajiro, so it's not that great. And the next one is going to be Kurui. Kurui is the gacha supporter, permanent supporter, and she's actually pretty nice. I am tempted to roll for her with my gacha coins, but I'm going to wait to see if there's a double desire campaign, number one. And if not, at the very end of her gacha, I'm going to see what's coming next month or soon-ish to decide whether or not I want to spend my gacha coins on her. But what does she do? It says, every time an enemy dies, increases damage against all enemies by 8% for 90 seconds. A minute and a half. That's actually good. A good duration. At a 50% chance. So it's not guaranteed. But you have a lot, and I mean a lot of wiggle room to use this. Stack up to 7 times. So it's gonna be like, what? Let me do my math again. Like 50 something. 56% damage increase. So it's one of those big damage increases. But it needs to build up. That's the problem. But for a long fight with mobs and mobs that reappear, actually, that's actually pretty good. That's great. Then, increases damage against the boss by 14%. So that's gonna be, I said that it's 56, 70, 80. 80% damage increase against the boss when the effect is maxed out. So it is pretty good for Machine VR and for Demon VR. Not good for Human VR. The mobs there have too much HP to make this viable, and they don't appear constantly. So it is good for two modes in VR, and that's why I really like her, and I do want to get her. But I'll see what happens. Then the active sends out blue flames to up to 5 enemies. So it is not exactly an AoE attack, or maybe it is, but it's only going to affect 5 enemies. That's a problem. But you're gonna use this against the boss, so it's not that bad. Flames that reach the enemy ensnare the enemies for 5 seconds and burn them at the spot, dealing 220% damage over time. So yeah, the active is not that impressive. The passive is. So I mean, the active is usable. Just getting a snare is usable. So it's up to you. It for me it looks decent enough to roll for this one and try to hit pity with your coins. Coins, remember, if you want to do it with your gems, I suggest you don't. Then, repeat story event. We're gonna have the Onsen Mansion in Flames once more. This is the kind of event that gives you these terrible weapons, and since we don't have a mode, let's see. No, it's on weapon. Since we don't have a mode that... Where is it? It is not, right? Yeah. Since we don't have a mode, an infinite mode, a mode that has like over 100 enemies or such, these weapons are pretty bad. Besides, they come with a gacha. They didn't mention that they're gonna add the gacha, but probably the gacha is gonna come. And the weapons are terrible. The only good thing about these weapons are the skins, which you can get. They are also good for armory. If you want to get them for armory, that's perfectly fine. I do recommend you get them for armory, but don't roll for them. Don't try to increase their S level. I mean, if you already have them and you're gonna increase them with the other free copy that they give you, that's okay. But yeah, don't try to get like these two S5. It's not worth it. Let's see. We are also, unfortunately, getting another limited package. So, how do I know that it's limited? It says Evil Bodyguard Momochi Nagi. That's the supporter. Tatarigatana and Myoho. Okay, so I hope that I say that correctly, but I don't know. The package is going to give you gems and 2 weapons, as well as the custom. So yeah, it is definitely a limited pack. It is really unfortunate. I got some gems. I now have to think whether I want to get... God, Gremory, please stop releasing new supporters, new limited sets. Please give us seasonals, give us campaigns for I don't know, PvP or whatever. Just stop this. I've said this too many times already, but it seems that Gremory doesn't listen. If you want to complain, that's fine, but please do so respectfully. Look at this. This is January, February, March. March had 2 limited supporters, and it also had a repeat for where is she? For Rin, for limited Rin, yeah. So, and we're gonna get another limited. Gremory, go back to these. Go back to these. I want a space in between my limiteds. So, in fact, before we continue, I wanted to show you something. These are the characters that have limited set. Most of them have. I think that only 5 are missing. I don't have them all, and the ones that I don't have are with their base skin. So Asagi has one, and this is the skin. Uh, Sakura has one. Yuki, Rinko, Murasaki, Sue, Shiranui, Emily, um, Kurenai, Oboro, Asuka, Kirara, Ingrid, Noah, Astaroth, Tokiko, Shizuru, Felicia, Maika, Rin, Sora. Sora doesn't have one. That's one character. Anaros. Anaros also doesn't have one. That's 2 characters. Momochi is getting her, but right now it's 3 characters. Anya Winchester doesn't have one, so that's 4 characters. Saika has it. Shizuru has it. Shisui has it. Eleanor has it. Hebiko 2. Spinel 2. Lina doesn't have it. And soon enough, Lapis. I guess that Lapis is gonna be the last one, of course, but God. We are missing right now 5 limited packs, and soon it's gonna be 4. No, well, it's gonna be 5 because we're gonna get a new character too, so. Gremory, please stop. You're giving people a bad impression about this game. It's like you're rushing to release all the character packs so that you can start the end of service. Come on, guys. Don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, when that comes, I hope that they do something like with similar, not exactly the same, but similar to Mega Man X Dive, where they gave an offline mode. I really hope so. So yeah, this is coming. It is bad for my wallet. I wanted vacations. I wanted to travel, but it seems Grimory won't allow me to. Let's see. We're also getting repeat for 3 limited packs. Asagi's, Sakura's, and Yukikaze's, which probably, and that's probably, means that they're going to be on discount. Considering the fact that it's 3 at a time, it's likely that they give a discount for these ones. I gotta admit, they are not that good. In fact, the only one that I would recommend, I think it's Yuki's. Let me check very quickly. Weapons. So I don't know. I'll just do this. Sakura. This is the weapon, and the weapon. Yeah, I don't recommend this one. In the case of Yuki, I do recommend Yuki's because Yuki's is going to give you generic damage increase to generic skill damage increase, and that's really good for any character. That works on any build, so it is a good option, but you're only going to get 1 copy if you buy the pack, so don't expect too much. Let's see. We're also getting the repeat for Rinko's Peerless Beauty, as well as native UFS package. Don't buy this one. Don't buy the Saika's skin. Why? Because this skin is gonna be available on the package for her renewal, so there is no point in actually buying this. But anyways, let's continue. We're gonna get new permanent costumes for Secret Garden. They look nice, I guess. And we're gonna get 2 Peerless Beauty limited costumes. I assume they are limited. They don't say anywhere that they are limited. But, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, store, costumes, I don't see Peerless Beauty here. Peerless. No Peerless Beauty. I mean, if they are permanent, that's fine by me, but I would assume they are limited. And Scissors looks nice. We have also a repeat costume for Shiranui, so another pack. You see why I say that there's too many paid content? And it's not even good paid content. This skin is, I mean, the packs where they put the skins are not that great. So yeah, and we have a code here. I'm gonna put that on the description so that you can check it. But that's not it, guys. We have more news. We have more. So now we're gonna get more towers in the floor, and I'm really, really disappointed. Why am I disappointed? Because the rewards are terrible. One, only one Mirage Crystal. Are you kidding me? That's like awakening only one level. Okay. It's gonna awaken a character from level 81. Where is 181? Yeah. From 81 up to 83. So, yeah, that's not good. And look at this. I mean, that's the reward for top 100, for floor 100. What do we have here on floor 99? Five crystals. 5 crystals. Really, Gremory? Look at this, guys. This 75 is also 5 crystals. And this is also 5, and this is also 5. So you can see the rewards on the video, and they are pretty lame. But there's a caveat, guys. There's a caveat. There's a way. It is fine for them to apply those rewards. I highly doubt that they're going to implement that change just yet. But if they decide to allow players to get the rewards from Tower each month, it would be okay not to give too many rewards, even this. I mean, it would be impressive if they gave us the expansion as well as the news that, hey, now every month the tower is going to reset, that you're going to get rewards. And that would explain why we're not getting more nano machines on the higher levels. Let's see, where was it? Here, floor 50 and 40 will give you nano machine and demonite, which are probably the most valuable items of tower. But they didn't decide to put those up. And in fact, as I just said, they are giving us pretty lame rewards. So if it's in preparation for the tower reset mechanic, I won't complain. But if they don't, if Gremory doesn't apply tower reset, I don't mean to say that I want them to apply it immediately when they add the extra floors, but they need to apply it soon. If not, those rewards are gonna be like, they're gonna make people angry, I think. At least if my prediction for tower reset doesn't come to happen, I'm gonna be angry about these rewards. So yeah, then we have something weird. They showcase this, and this is a list of all the weapons available in the game. But they didn't say anything, they just show this menu. What do I think it is? If I had to make a prediction, I would say that this is the exchange facility updated. So that you put 4 items, or I don't, now that I think about it, I don't think that's the case. But I mean, if you could put items and select what you're gonna get, and you have to reach a requirement to unlock certain things, that would be acceptable, and you get specifically what you want. But it is also possible that this is a new system, a new mechanic, a new store or whatever, where you're going to be able to get all the weapons and supporters. I was thinking, before receiving the newsletter, before receiving this, that it would be perfectly fine if they gave us one weapon and one supporter that you can select per month. It would be amazing. It would be good. I was thinking that's completely fine. Until I saw that they are not stopping with the limited content. And I think at this point, for the amount of things that we have in game, for the amount of supporters, weapons, I think they really need to help us out a little bit. Here you can select whatever item you want, and as you can see by the counter, you can select multiples. So if this is a system applied to, I don't know, VR, applied to a new mode that gives you a new currency and you get these rewards, you get either the weapons or supporters, which are all of them. You have event supporters, you have permanent supporters, you have limited supporters, and the same goes for weapon. And it's even better for weapons because we have seasonals too. I don't see this is paid. This one is the paid supporter. You don't see it, but I'm going to show you. Collection supporter. It should be at the very start. Here she is. She is paid and it's available here. Not that she's great, just that. I mean, you can select that. That's impressive. And here we have the butterfly weapons, which were gacha in Japan, gacha exclusive, and then event in global. And I mean, these are the, if I'm not mistaken, these are the twinkling roads. I don't know the name. The ones for Sakura. Let's see, Sakura. These ones. Twinkle Riser. Yeah. And that's a seasonal weapon. This is an event, but not an event weapon, and we don't get kind of event weapons unless there's a campaign. There's also that one. That one isn't. Wait a moment. Where is it? This one. That is the mileage weapon. This is looking bad, guys. If it has all of this variety, I am afraid that Gremory is going to implement a very tedious and ungrindable system that is going to cost us like 2-3 months, maybe even 6 months to get just one weapon. I really, really hope that this gives us at least one weapon and supporter per month. It would be better if they give us more. Between 3 and 5 would be optimal. But I just don't think so. Because of the limiteds. That's what really bugs me. I mean, I love it. But it really depends on what kind of limitations they apply to this system. I mean, if it's, again, an update for the exchange facility, I think it would be balanced enough to select what you want in exchange for weapons and support. By the way, remember, you can use these ones. I got an extra one by accident, but you can use this to reroll. So, yeah, I am concerned, guys. What do you think is going to happen with this system? How do you think they're gonna implement it? I mean, they didn't mention anything. It just says new update, and they show us this. So you can get multiples of this. I mean, it's gonna be very good for beginners. And one thing, guys, before we even check this, just keep this in mind. You want to get as your first purchase on this update, White Feather Aska. No debate. That's what you need and you want. Where is White Feather Aska? I don't see White Feather Aska. I'm just gonna put red and that's it. Red. Ah, here she is. That's why. You want white Federaska because she breaks super armor. That's the first supporter that you should get. The weapon, on the other hand, would be more depends more on what kind of character you want to play, but my recommendation would be to get a butterfly weapon. Preferably, what's the name of this one? I'm gonna put Asagi here. Kaha Hirako, yeah. Kaha Hirako, it's great because you can equip this to 3 characters, to Ana Rose, to Lina, and Asagi. And for Lina, Kaha Hirako is busted, really busted. So, yeah, I mean, we'll analyze what this system mechanic update is when it arrives, but that's a thing to consider. So, what do you think about the update? It looks, it looks pricey. I mean, I already said that Gremory should stop adding too much limited stuff, new limited stuff. I'm not saying that they should stop with all limited, but they need to give us breathing space, and they haven't. I mean, it would be justified if they gave us more resources, but they. I mean gems when I say resources, crystals, not gems, the ones that you use for rolling. So, well, that's about it for today's. I'll be checking the comments later. I'll be seeing you next time. Bye.